So I would lose hair if I didn't have a service like Citation to do that. Maybe a little bit too accessible because we're always ticking things, say that would be really useful for our staff. We've learned through painful experience that without good HR support and following it from the very beginning can be both just traumatic on a personal level of having to deal with the aftermath of that, and also very costly for a business. So if we'd have had Citation prior to this incident that we had, we wouldn't have had anything to worry about, and in the end we had a lot to worry about. Probably the best way to describe it is it feels like you have your own internal HR and legal department to advise and steer you, and who are always there looking after your interests. And that's been really good that they're always available, and the response time has been great. So recently we had a concern about a chef's performance. Now in the past we would have probably jumped in both feet and gone straight into some form of disciplinary and issued a verbal warning. We called the advice line. We got a good steer to have just an informal meeting with some good exploratory questions and discussions, and that alone was enough. It raised a concern. The concern went actually, and now we've got a really good performing member of staff. We've started to use the Atlas training module really extensively for our entry-level staff, our supervisors, managers and our senior managers. So everything from some basic food hygiene, some basic health and safety awareness, through to some of the management training modules, having difficult conversations, managing formal processes, say of recruitment or discipline. We recently introduced sexual harassment awareness training for all of our staff. So the ease of use and just the ease of access of going online, doing it at a time that suits you, a pace that suits you, works brilliantly for our team. So in effect, as the chief exec of the business, the thing which gives me comfort is knowing that our staff have that process. I can monitor that they're following it, both not just through their own one-to-ones and supervision that I do with them, but also having access to the whole portal gives me the information of who's up to date with doing what's expected of them by such and such a date. And that takes a lot of the headache away from running the business. I can concentrate on the three things I want to make sure: our food is great, our service is great, and our drinks are great. My advice to anyone thinking about engaging with Citation is, don't wait until you get stung by a situation because of either omission or an error that you make. It's a bit like that classic example of people put a burglar alarm in after they've been broken into. You want to get things right and be protected as a business and do things well from the beginning. Our experience is that it's painful not to do that. I'm 62 and I've still got a bit of hair, so Citation's contributed to my lack of hair loss.